Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Amalia Sari. I'm student of Mathematics Education from Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia. First of all, I would like to say thank you for the opportunity. I will present my paper with the detailed analysis of mathematical communication ability in terms of self-confidence. The first one is background. From the learning objective presented by NCTM in 2000, it can be seen that one of the aspect emphasized in the NCTM curriculum is to improve student mathematical communication skill. So it states that mathematical communication is very important for students to have. Research by Zulfah and Rianti concludes that students are still weak in making mathematical models and using appropriate strategies so that they can meet problem-solving needs. This means that if students can communicate well in interpreting problems or mathematical concepts, then they can solve this problem properly. Based on the result of an interview with one of the junior high school mathematics teachers, that there are still many students who have difficulty working on story questions in the form of sentence or mathematical symbols. The reason one is lack of students' ability to communicate mathematical ideas in mathematics learning, and two, lack of self-confidence is also still visible in students. From Agustianingrum research, based on the result of the questionnaire analysis, the average student's confidence in learning mathematics is 74.3%, a total of 26 for 47%, and or around 80 students still have a self-confidence level of less than 70%. So, the research intends to analyze how much mathematical communication ability is influenced by students' self-confidence. Next, research method. This research is a descriptive research with a qualitative approach. Subject, grade 8 students of junior high school with high, medium, and low abilities. Data collection. The test instrument is a written test containing 5 questions and a self-confidence questionnaire in the form of positive and negative questions. Results and discussion. First, description of results and analysis of student self-confidence questionnaires. The result of the data that have been collected from the distribution of questionnaires to 20 students in class 8. The data obtained from the whole can see the level of self-confidence, high, medium, and low. The result of the self-confidence level are obtained using a Likert scale. The overall data will be presented in Table 1. From the result of Table 1, it can be seen that the three levels of self-confidence, namely high self-confidence, moderate self-confidence, and low self-confidence, were obtained by Class 8 Junior High School, who have high self-confidence, namely 4 students. Students who have moderate self-confidence, as many as 10 students, and 6 students who have low self-confidence. Description of results and analysis of students' answers with high self-confidence. The data from Table 2 can be seen that students' communication skills in terms of high self-confidence. The result of their communication skills are also very good. This can be seen from the result of the communication skill test, as 6 students got a score of 51 and the presentation result was 85%. As 9 students got a score of 48 and their presentation result was 80%, and as 15 students got a value of 49 and the presentation result was 81 for 67%, so that the interpretation is in the high category. Description of the result on analysis of students' answer with moderate self-confidence. Data from Table 3 can be seen. The student communication skill in terms of moderate self-confidence, the result of their communication skill are also good. This can be seen from the result of the communication skill test. Undergraduate students got score 46 and their presentation results were 77%. Master students score 44 and their presentation results were 73%, and Master 4 students scored 42 and the percentage result was 70%. So that the interpretation in the medium category, description of results, and analysis of student answer with low self-confidence. The data from table 4 can be seen in student communication skill in terms of low self-confidence. The result of their communication skill are also low. This can be seen from the result of communication skill test, as 3 students got score 32 and the percentage result was 53%, as 5 students scored 26 and the percentage result was 43%. And as 7 students got a score of 30 and the percentage result was 21.67%. So the interpretation is in the low category. Based on the description of the communication ability test from each category of student self-confidence, it was found that each category of self-confidence had different results in communication skill. This can all be seen from table 5 below. And last is conclusion. Based on the result of research and discussion, it can be concluded that mathematical communication skill in terms of student self-confidence, there are differences in mathematical communication skill for each level of self-confidence. However, realizing that there are still weaknesses in this study, it is suggested to other research to conduct further research in order to obtain better results by minimizing the weakness in the study. There are several things that the teacher can do where teachers should pay attention to the self-confidence that exists in students, because self-confidence is one of the factors that influence student success, and it's better to use more mathematical communication skills questions that can make students develop mathematical and communication skills. Familiarize students to solve non-routine questions. Well, that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Goodbye, everyone.